Joining us now, former Justice Department Attorney Hans von Spakovsky and New York Post political reporter Jon Levine. Hans, first to you. Okay, I don't know what Dan Goldman is talking about, that Hunter Biden is ready to give evidence. He didn't. He didn't do anything. He didn't depose him, he sit in a deposition. He didn't testify. So to you, Hans, if Hunter did not do anything wrong, then go testify, give the deposition. So that's the common sense rebuttal to Hunter not stepping up and testifying. If you did nothing wrong, then go sit down and testify. Right, Hans? What would you say?
Well, no, that's absolutely right. But look, he can't answer questions. He can't testify because his lawyers are telling him, you have to assert the Fifth Amendment so you avoid incriminating yourself. If he had actually showed up for a hearing, he would have been under oath. And then he could be prosecuted not only in the case that's already been filed against him for tax evasion, but for lying to Congress. So he would have been asserting his Fifth Amendment rights. And what's more embarrassing for the White House? The son claiming Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate himself, or holding a show at a press conference saying, oh, we didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, it was just really incompetent what we saw happening in D.C. today, John, what Hans is just talking about, too. I mean, Hunter Biden again played the victim, used his drug addiction as an excuse for making millions of dollars in foreign business deals, selling the Biden family brand name, as his business partner, Devin Archer, had already testified. Let's watch this.
They continue to insist that my father's support of Ukraine against Russia is the result of a non-existent bribe. And in the depths of my addiction, I was extremely irresponsible with my finances. But to suggest that as grounds for an impeachment inquiry is beyond the absurd. For 6 years, MAGA Republicans, including members of the House committees who are in a closed-door session right now, have impugned my character, invaded my privacy, attacked my wife, my children, my family, and my friends. My father was not financially involved in my business.
Wait a minute. Wait, John, not financially involved? Is he saying, yes, his father was involved, in fact, some other way? Is this a new version of Bill Clinton, how Bill Clinton speaks? I did not have financial relations with that father?
It always goes back to, oh, it's my addiction, my addiction, my addiction. You know who wasn't addicted to drugs? Joe Biden. So Joe Biden meeting with business partners in the White House, no one's addicted to drugs then. When Joe Biden meets with business partners on the golf course or at Cafe Milano in D.C. or calls into business meetings over 24 times, no one's on drugs then. So the drug stuff just doesn't wash. And the fact of the matter is he cannot not comply with a lawful subpoena, and it is now incumbent upon the Justice Department to execute procedures that they're going to do to make sure he does. And let's see if the DOJ protects Hunter Biden yet again. But the fact of the matter is, the House Oversight Committee could have Hunter Biden arrested right now. They have within their power to do so. It's happened in the past. You are not allowed to not comply with the lawful subpoena.
So what John was just saying, Hans, let's come back to you. Hunter Biden, he says he's a victim of his drug addiction. We get that, right? We're sympathetic. He's a victim when he faces 9 federal criminal charges for evading income taxes. Those charges come after he recovered from his drug addiction. He was in recovery. He's a victim after making money flying on Air Force Two with Joe Biden to do multi-million-dollar business deals in China. He's making millions, Hans, selling Joe Biden as a family brand around the world. He's a victim when he sent his business partners in China a threatening WhatsApp text saying, pay up. I'm sitting next to my father, Joe Biden. He holds grudges. And he's denied for years he was a father of his young daughter and fought hard in court to cut his support for his daughter and denied her the right to use the family name. But he's a victim. He spent nearly $900,000, I hate to go on prostitutes, sex clubs, and drugs, Hans, but he's a victim.
Look, we know that's not true. Look, just the indictment last week on tax evasion shows that he set out to deliberately and intentionally evade paying taxes on the literally millions of dollars he received from foreign entities. And remember, he set up a series of shell corporations to hide the money coming in. That doesn't make him a victim. That makes him a criminal because, look, that's the kind of laundering operation that mob organizations set up to hide their income. So that's just another excuse trying to get out of responsibility for what he did.
So, John, what we're watching now in the House as they move toward formalizing an impeachment vote for an inquiry into the president, if that goes through, I mean, I guess technically Hunter Biden could say, well, there's no House impeachment inquiry, so I can defy the congressional subpoena. Now, if they pass it, and it looks like the votes are coming in as they're watching it in real time, that they will get the votes to do the impeachment inquiry, then they can resend the congressional subpoena to get Hunter to testify.
Right. An impeachment inquiry is not an impeachment. That's what you have to remember. This is just to compel Hunter and other recalcitrant witnesses to come testify. And look, this is a good thing. Sunshine is the best disinfectant. If an innocent man has nothing to hide, I think President Biden should welcome this inquiry so that he can clear his name if truly there is no there. But the fact of the matter is they don't welcome it because it is becoming very, very clear that there is a there. And we've known for years on the hard drive. And you know, the Weiss indictment doesn't even skim the surface of all the possible crimes. You've got Foreign Agent Registration Act. You've got violating the Mann Act by prostitutes across state lines. This is all stuff that I'm hoping the House Oversight Committee can get to.
Got it. Hans von Spakovsky, Jon Levine, thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to see you.